Welcome back to my Oklahoma Sooners Slow Sim Dynasty, and in today's episode we get to kick off our first playoff run as we come in as the 7th seed and get to take on the 10th seed Virginia Tech. They will be led by an 87 overall quarterback in junior Kyron Drones. At running back will be an 85 overall, and a guy that I'm definitely not going to try to say his name this entire episode. Over at wide receiver is an 87 overall with 91 speed, an 84 overall with 95 speed, and then an 82 overall with only 86 speed. But now that I've kind of said it like that, he'll probably torch us for at least one touchdown. At tight end, they'll have a 78 overall, left tackle is a 79, left guard is going to be an 82, center is a 78, right guard is an 81, and right tackle will be a 73. But apparently they do have one terrific defensive end, a 90 overall in Antoine Powell-Ryland, and he may be a problem today. At right end's a 76 overall, defensive tackle is going to be an 88 overall, he could be a problem as well. Left outside linebacker is going to be an 80, middle linebacker is going to be an 84, right outside linebacker is also going to be an 80. Then at corner, a 91 overall in Dorian Strong, an 88 overall in Mansour Delane. Then at free safety, a 74 in strong safety is an 81. I would say due to our ratings, we are probably the favorite team today, but obviously that does not really matter. Let's jump into the first round of the playoffs. And I absolutely love the touch of the first round of the playoffs are not played in actual bowl games. We are in Norman for today's game, and I think the stadium would be absolutely rocking in real life. And we will be getting the ball first as the college football playoffs are now underway. We are back to return this from about the 5-yard line, and he is not even going to make it back to the 20. That is one massive thing that I have noticed in this game is kick return blocking is not very good. But now on 1st and 10, we'll start this game with a 4-yard carry to Gavin Sawchuk. Brings up a 2nd and 6. Jackson Arnold going back into shotgun again like we have done all season. Sawchuk is still the running back, and we go right back to him up the middle. He's got the first down and more all the way to the 35. Arnold back in shotgun again. The scoreboard has disappeared, but now it's back. We go back to Sawchuk again, and this time it's going to be a 5-yard carry. Obviously, that sets up a 2nd and 5 for the Sooners. We go back to Sawchuk one more time. He'll break a couple tackles and get brought down, setting up a 3rd and 1 for Oklahoma. Now Taylor Tatum will check in at running back. Do we go back to him or finally try to throw a pass? Arnold will take a step, but we go right back to Tatum this time, who goes to the outside with a big run into Virginia Tech territory. All right, so just a lot of running so far. Gavin Sawchuk is back in the game. Jackson Arnold in shotgun. We'll run a play action, now looking to pass downfield. And he's running out of time, rolls to the outside, escapes the pressure, and will take off and slide down. That 7-yard scramble brings up a 2nd and 3. Taylor Tatum back in the game at running back. Arnold looking to pass, going to the outside. He's got a man, and that's going to be caught by Farouk down to the 20. The next play would be a quick pass to Taylor Tatum that would get absolutely nothing. So now it's a 2nd and 10. Out of a shotgun set, Arnold will look to pass, going to the outside, caught by Burks, but he got leveled and could not hold on to it. It sets up a 3rd and 10 now for the Sooners. Jackson Arnold back in shotgun again. Sawchuk still in the backfield. Arnold will look to pass under quick pressure because no one blocked that guy. It leads to a 4th and 17. The drive looked strong there for a while, but ultimately fell apart, and now we see Tyler Keltner for a 45-yard field goal, and this one will be good. So that now means Kyron Drones and the offense will take over for Virginia Tech. It'll be a play fake going downfield. On the first play, he throws it right to Gentry Williams. Well, I'm going to assume that is not the start Virginia Tech had in mind for this game. We come back out on offense, give it to Taylor Tatum to the outside, off to the races down the sideline, and I did not think there was going to be anyone catching him, but he is caught at the 21. We're apparently going to run a no-huddle offense, though. So we'll come back in shotgun again, but now it's going to be a 5-wide set for Oklahoma. Arnold is all alone in the backfield. Tatum is at the top of your screen here at receiver. Arnold will look to pass and find, I believe, Andrew Anthony for the first down and more all the way down to the 1. Even on a 1st and goal from about the half-yard line, we come out in a shotgun set. Sawchuk is the running back. We give it to him. He can walk into the end zone completely untouched as we go up 10-0. All right, let's see if Kyron Jones and the offense cannot throw a pick on their very first play. He comes out in a shotgun set, and they will be handing the ball off to the outside. He's got the first down and a lot more down the sideline, and will finally get caught at the 45 of the Sooners. They would end up going right back to their running back on the next play. It brings up a 2nd and 9 following a 1-yard gain, and they go back to the back again to the outside, and he'll get met and brought down. That will set up a 3rd and 7 now for Virginia Tech. At the Sooners' 42-yard line. He comes out in shotgun. He'll most likely look to pass. It's a play action going over the middle and finds his man for the first down. That was zipped into some tight coverage. They are all the way down to the Sooners' 24. Jones is back in shotgun again. Will they give it to the running back here? Yes, they will, to the outside. He'll get met and brought down. Just a 2-yard gain on that play. Now brings up a 2nd and 8. Jones is back in shotgun again. Will take the snap, handoff to the outside. He is met, and that's their backup running back. And we actually rolled him forward a few extra yards, so it makes it a 3rd and 3. Jones back in shotgun again. Their starting running back is back in the game. From the Sooners 17, that's where they go with it, and he is brought down by true freshman David Stone in the backfield, and that will lead to a 34-yard field goal try. See if they can actually make this. So we try to make it 10-3. The kick is away, and this one will be good. On Oklahoma's next drive, we jump into it for a 3rd and 4 from our own 30 to avoid a 3-and-out. Going downfield, he's got a man open. That's caught by Andrew Anthony all the way to the 48-yard line of Virginia Tech. And we're apparently going to run a no-huddle offense. And this is a really weird formation. It looks like Andrew Anthony is lined up in the backfield where generally Jake Roberts lines up, our tight end. We're going to come out and run a play fake. Now a quick throw downfield to find a wide-open Jaleel Farouk. That moves us up to the 33-yard line. Arnold back in shotgun again. We'll take a snap, hand off to Sawchuk to the outside, and he's got about a 6-yard gain. From the 27-yard line, Arnold back in shotgun again. We'll run a play fake to Taylor Tatum, now going deep downfield, and that one's going to get intercepted. Tried to find Jaleel Farouk in the end zone, but instead he finds interception number 18 on the season. So Virginia Tech will take over at their own 21-yard line. He's back in shotgun and Will looks to pass here. He's under pressure. Hit as he's throwing. That's tipped and then intercepted by Peyton Bowen. And the Sooners are going to take the ball right back. The defense kind of bails out Jackson Arnold in that situation. Now we take over at the 16-yard line. Out of a shotgun set, Arnold will look to pass. Under pressure, going to the end zone, and he will find Andrew Anthony. Touchdown Sooners. So that brings up a 2nd and 8. Back in a shotgun set again. Still the same running back in the backfield. Jones will take the snap, and he's going to get blown up in the backfield to bring up a 3rd and 12 now. A possible 3-and-out, which I believe would be their first punt of the day. In a shotgun set again. An obvious passing situation. He will drop back and look to pass. Going deep downfield, but he finds his tight end for the first down. The next play would be a quick 1-yard pass, so now it's a 2nd and 9 from the 42. He'll drop back to pass. A quick throw. It's a screen to the outside, and they will get the first down. He spins on a defender. That was Billy Bowman who got spun out. And now they're up to the Sooners' 43-yard line with a brand new set of downs. Obviously, a touchdown in this possession would make it a 1-score game. So that is ultimately going to be their goal, obviously. It's a handoff to the back again, to the outside, and he's going to get brought down for a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 from the 40-yard line. In a shotgun set one more time. He will take the snap and look to pass. A quick throw to the outside that is caught, and that one will set up a 3rd and 2 at the Sooners' 34-yard line. If they don't get this, I would imagine they're going to go for it because this would be a really long field goal for a college kicker. Out of a shotgun set, they give it to their back, and they won't have to worry about it because they get the first down. All the way down to the Sooners' 21-yard line. In a shotgun set again, it's going to be a read option, and he gets blown up by David Stone for a loss of 3. All right, he's been in the backfield at least twice today so far. So now it's a 2nd and 13. In a shotgun set again, they are going to run another play fake, and he's getting sacked again. And how is that not at least ruled a fumble on a live play? It may have been just, no, it wasn't ruled incomplete. It was just ruled down. So that brings up a 3rd and 18. A 3rd and very long, an obvious passing situation. Out of a shotgun set again, he'll drop back to pass. Under pressure one more time, dumps it off underneath, and they will settle for a field goal try. But this is a much longer field goal than before. This is about a 43 or a 44-yarder for their kicker. The snap, the hold, the kick is away, and this one will be good. So they managed to hit their 2nd field goal of the day, but now we jump into the Sooners drive where it is a 3rd and 10, a possible 3-and-out from their own 25, and he's going deep downfield, and that one's going to get intercepted for the 2nd time today, and now returning it down the sideline. Virginia Tech is going to have some great field position. That is interception number 19 on the season for Jackson Arnold. A 1st and 10 from the 15 now. It's a handoff. He's met in the backfield and swarmed, brought down for a loss of 1. A great play from the defensive line that time. Now a 2nd and 11. They come back in shotgun again. Is Kanik in coverage at the top of my screen? All right, that was a little bit weird to see, but that man just trucked one of our guys, and it leads to a 3rd and 8 and takes us down to the 2-minute warning. Obviously, doesn't really stop anything in this game, though. So he comes out in shotgun from the 13-yard line. He'll drop back to pass again. He's standing in the pocket. He's going to the outside. That one will be caught, and a touchdown for Virginia Tech. Despite the fact the Sooners feel like they've kind of dominated this game, it's still only a one-score game, but we're looking to change that on the first play of the drive as Deion Burks down the sideline is gone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So much for a 2-minute offense, which is what I thought we were going to see. We take a shot on play number 1 as Burks gets behind the defense. Instead, we may get to see a 2-minute offense from the Virginia Tech quarterback. So Drones comes out in shotgun with 1:43 and all 3 timeouts. He'll drop back to pass. He's going to go deep downfield on play number 1, and that gets knocked away by Billy Bowman. They tried to do exactly what we just did. That leads to a 2nd and 10. So at their own 25-yard line, he comes out in shotgun again. With 1:39, he'll drop back to pass. It's a screen to the outside, and the blocking kind of sets up. He gets to the edge, and he got leveled by Stutzman and did not get the first down. They did burn their first time out, and it leads to a 3rd and 1. In a shotgun set again, I imagine this one's going to the running back. He will send a man in motion. He lines up inside the slot receiver, so he'll now drop back to pass, a quick throw, and an open man for the easy first down. Now running a no-huddle offense with a 5-wide set. He'll drop back to pass again. He's going to be under pressure and getting sacked by Kanik. That forces them into a 2nd and 18. Still running a no-huddle offense, though. Out of a shotgun set this time, they'll send a man in motion. Now he'll drop back to pass, and he's going to go towards the sideline to an open man for the first down. 1:03 to play here in the half. A 5-wide set. He'll drop back to pass again. Going to the sideline, and that one's going to get intercepted. And returning this one is Woody Washington down the sideline, and he might be gone inside the 10-5 touchdown, Oklahoma. Yeah, 3 picks in 1 half is definitely not a pretty start to your playoff host, Virginia Tech, as we get a 3rd straight game with a pick 6. Their offense will still have 49 seconds and 2 timeouts to try to do something before the end of the half. Going downfield, an interception number 4. This time it is Kip Lewis. The Sooners offense gets to take over the 36-yard line with all 3 timeouts, and that one will be incomplete to start the drive. So it leads to a 2nd and 10. We come out with a 5-wide set. 41 seconds to go in the half. Arnold is all alone in the backfield. He will drop back. A quick throw will be caught, I believe, by Andrell Anthony, and he's got close to the marker. Do they give him the first down? They do not, so it leads to a 3rd and inches from the 26. Arnold out of a shotgun set with a quick throw, and Andrell Anthony just got murdered on that play, but he held on to it. First down, Sooners. And we are now down to only 1 timeout remaining. Arnold out of a shotgun set will drop back, going downfield. He's got Nick Anderson, who's going to fight his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. We make it 38-13. Virginia Tech would get the ball to start the second half. Down by 25. They face a 3rd and 2, and it's going to be a handoff to their back, who will fight for the first down. On the very next play, they would go to the running back for a 1-yard gain, so now it's a 2nd and 9. He will look to pass here under a lot of pressure, and he gets hit trying to throw a screen. That will set up a 3rd and 9. They are really going to need their offense to wake up in this half if they want to keep their season alive. He will drop back to pass again. Has a lot of time. Finally going deep downfield to a wide open man. First down all the way to the Sooners 27. They would follow that up with a 4-yard run from their back. So now it's a 2nd and 6 at the Sooners 24. He'll send a man in motion. Drop back to pass. He's throwing to the outside, and that's another interception. And it's Woody Washington again, and there is absolutely nobody that's going to get him. Touchdown, Sooners on our 5th pick of the day. At some point today, you have to stop throwing that route. That is the 2nd time Woody Washington has been able to capitalize on it and get us a touchdown. On their next drive, it's now a 3rd and 3, a possible 3 and out from their own 32. He'll take the snap, run a play fake, and now look to go downfield. He is going to let this one rip deep, and that's nearly intercepted again. And I think the only reason it wasn't is because 2 guys ran into each other. Woody Washington was right there. He almost had interception number 3 today, as they will get this punt away. We nearly run into the punter, and we'll take over at about the 24. And despite the score of this game, I believe that is the first punt today from Virginia Tech. Now on 1st and 10, we'll come out in shotgun and give this one to Gavin Sawchuk. No, we won't. It's going to be a pass as he goes over the middle and finds Deion Burks to about the 45. Jackson Arnold back in shotgun again. Gavin Sawchuk in the backfield, and we will fake it to him one more time. Now going deep again, he finds Jaleel Farouk, this time into Virginia Tech territory. That moves us all the way up to the 37. Arnold back in shotgun. Gavin Sawchuk still the running back in the backfield. We'll take the snap and give it to Sawchuk, who goes to the outside. There is a flag down, but Sawchuk has a really big run, but I'm pretty sure it is coming back due to holding, and yeah, it is. The holding call will bring up a 1st and 15, and a 3-yard run from Andrell Anthony on a reverse sets up a 2nd and 15. Arnold now dropping back to pass, rolling to the outside, and he's going to get sacked on the play. We're back in our own territory. It brings up a 3rd and 25 now. Arnold back in shotgun. We'll drop back to pass again. It's going to be a screen to the outside. Caught by Sawchuk, who definitely has some speed, but will not get anywhere near the marker. 4th and 12 from the 39, and we will punt this ball away. I fully understand that a comeback would take an absolute miracle, but if they want one, it's going to need to start now as they get a big play to start this drive all the way to the 43. Now it's going to be a 5-wide set. He'll drop back to pass, a quick throw to the outside, caught by the running back who has the first down into Sooners territory. Just a couple plays later, it sets up a 3rd and 3 out of a 5-wide set now from the Sooners 35-yard line. He will drop back to pass. A quick throw will be caught for the first down, keeping this drive alive, and it should take us into the 4th quarter, or they may get one play off. We'll see if they actually snap this ball. With 3 seconds to go, he's making some adjustments, and no, he's not going to snap it. All right, we head to the final quarter of the first round of the playoffs. And Oklahoma is beginning to run away with this game, and they have put in their backup quarterback, so I guess they're just going to concede today as we blow them up for no gain. That was Danny Stutzman, so we have not put in our backups. I guess they have just decided to roll with their backups and not try to pull off any sort of miracle. On a 2nd and 10, handoff to the back again, who is going to be met and brought down for just a 2-yard play. So now it's a 3rd and 8. He comes back in shotgun again from the 29-yard line. We'll see if their backup quarterback wants to throw interception number 6 today. He'll drop back under pressure. He's just going to take off and slide down to bring up a 4th and 5. Now, do they go for this? Absolutely. So I guess they're still somewhat trying. But from the Sooners' 25-yard line, it's a 4th down. So back in shotgun, he'll take the snap and look to pass. Quick throw to the outside, caught by the tight end, but he won't get the first. That's a turnover on downs. We, however, have not put in our backup on offense either, as we give it to Gavin Sawchuk on 3rd and 3, who breaks it to the outside and is going to be brought down near the 50. The very next play would be a 9-yard run from Gavin Sawchuk. You got to imagine we're just trying to stat pad here for some reason. We'll send Sawchuk in motion. Now a quick throw to the outside, and Sawchuk will have the first down all the way to the 32. Now it looks like Taylor Tatum wants it on the action here. So Arnold back in shotgun, and this one will go to Tatum to the outside. Tatum with some great blocking has the first down all the way to the 15 now. Under 6 minutes to go, and obviously I'm just watching this drive to see if we can score another touchdown. Handoff to Tatum up the middle, and he's got a gain of 4. Now at the 11-yard line, Arnold back in shotgun, Taylor Tatum still in the backfield, and we go right back to the running back, and he won't find any space that time. They do actually rule that he got a yard, so now it's a 3rd and 5 from the 10. Arnold back in shotgun again, will drop back and look to pass. He's going to the outside, and that one's going to be intercepted, and that will be a pick 6 for Virginia Tech, as Arnold throws pick number 3 on the day and number 20 on the season. I honestly don't know why we were even throwing the ball in this situation, just trying to run down the clock, simulate the rest of the game, but Jackson Arnold comes back and finds Andrew Anthony for a 42-yard touchdown. And that would lead to your final score of 52-20. So a complete and total blowout, especially in about the second quarter where we scored 28 points. Yeah, Woody Washington, you're definitely the player of the game. If you ignore the interception stat, Jackson Arnold actually had a really solid day. 18 for 25, 315 yards, 4 touchdowns. But unfortunately, there is those 3 interceptions. Then running the ball, Gavin Sawchuk got 83 yards on 13 carries and a touchdown. And receiving, Andrew Anthony, 6 for 117 and 2 scores, and Deion Burks, 3 for 101 and a score, and Nick Anderson even got a touchdown today. I think this is a first on the season. Kip Lewis ends up leading the team in tackles today with a total of 12. Peyton Bowen was second with 10. In sacks, we only got 2. Jaron Cannett came away with 1, and Caden Willard came away with 1. I believe those were also on back-to-back plays. Interceptions, Woody Washington got 2. Peyton Bowen got 1, Gentry Williams got 1, and then Kip Lewis also came away with 1. When the lights were brightest, their quarterback completely fell apart. 15 of 23, which is not bad, 194 yards and 1 touchdown, but 5 total interceptions definitely was the deciding factor in this game. Running the ball, their running back got 68 yards on 18 carries, and receiving, no one really did a whole lot, but Jalen Lane did get a touchdown. And I'm going to say it's not much of a shock that Woody Washington ends up winning the SEC Defensive Player of the Week. I would imagine he's also going to be the National Defensive Player of the Week, and yes, he will. But on top of that, Andrew Anthony also wins SEC Offensive Player of the Week. I don't know how many SEC teams were actually playing in the first round of the playoffs, so that may be kind of pointless, but we will get to take on number 2 Ohio State in the Rose Bowl in the next game. This is how the rest of the playoffs ended up going in the first round. USC bounces UCF, Miami kicks out North Carolina State, Penn State pulls an upset on Oregon 35-21. So in the next round of the playoffs, USC will take on North Texas in the Peach Bowl, Miami will take on Georgia in the Sugar Bowl, Penn State will take on Boston College in the Fiesta Bowl, and we get to take on Ohio State in the Rose Bowl, as we just saw. But obviously that will be in the next episode, and I think this will be a much closer game than today's game was. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you next time.